Well, good morning from the KOA in the St. George/Hurricane area of Utah. First of all, why am I in Utah? As you might recall, I do have one sister that lives in Utah. She's been living here for a few years now. And now I have another sister who has recently moved to Utah from Virginia. Now I have two sisters here in Utah, and the plan is to spend Christmas here in the state. I'm super excited. It's going to be a very wintry Christmas, and that should be fun. Why am I at a KOA? I am here because there is a recall for a warranty issue on the awning here in the trailer, and also I need to have it winterized before I take it up north. The temps are much colder up north. It's more mild down here. And there is a dealership that handles this particular trailer. So I have an appointment tomorrow to have it winterized and to have the warranty issue looked at. I looked at some YouTube videos on how to winterize these trailers, and although I could do it myself, I've opted to let the professionals do it. So that's why we're here. It's going to be very exciting. I generally and typically go in search of warmer climates in the winter. In fact, last year I spent a good chunk of time in Arizona. However, this year I am not shying away from the cold weather. I'm heading right into it. I did go visit my sister for a couple of days, left the trailer here, and we experienced some pretty good snowstorms. So it should be really interesting. I think the plan is, because I have a property that I can park the trailer at, I'll take it up there, park it, maybe take it on some adventures. It will be winterized, so I'd have to carry, my own water with me. But I think that I'm going to go ahead and start building out the bed of the truck as a camper, because I do have the camper shell on it, and go on some cool winter adventures. That is the plan for the next several weeks, I would say. So yeah, I think things are about to get pretty exciting and some new adventures are in store. A quick word about the sponsor of today's video, Athletic Greens. Baby, it's cold outside. Winter is definitely here. I can see it snowing on the mountain right in front of me. I've been through a couple of snowstorms already here in Utah, where I'm currently at. I don't know about you guys, but during this time of year, I just want to cuddle up in my jammies under a blanket and do nothing. My energy levels are so low. It is a perfect time for my AG1, which is not only packed with 75 vitamins and minerals, prebiotics, probiotics, but also magnesium, which boosts energy, and I really need that this time of year. Athletic Greens boosts energy. Magnesium regulates all-day energy by supporting energy production in our cells. Alpha-lipoic acid helps our cells convert glucose energy and also supports cardiovascular health. Not only do we have to deal with the cold this time of year, but it's also a stressful time during the holiday season for a lot of people. AG1 also supports energy and stress. Metabolism, energy, and stress support with potent plant extracts, adaptogenic herbs, and antioxidants to help your metabolism, energy, and ability to adapt to stress. I highly recommend you give AG1 a try. I wouldn't talk about it unless I absolutely believed in it. I have been taking it now for almost a year, and I think you should too. Click that link below to get a year's supply of vitamin D3, K2, and 5 travel packs for free with your first purchase. Thank you once again to Athletic Greens for sponsoring this video. Now, back to the show. Whipping myself up a quick little brekkie before hitting the town, so to speak. Gotta have a little Cholula on these eggs. This is a first for me, seeing snow on these peaks heading towards Zion, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. I didn't originally want to say I was heading into the park because I had heard it was closed down to one lane and the wait could be over an hour, and I thought if it's that long, I'm not going to wait. However, I just got here and the line is very short, so I'm going to go ahead and go for it and take a little drive into the park. Well, it's starting to snow as I'm waiting here in line. They're currently doing a lot of road construction in the park, so we've got some detours. On this scenic drive. It's still snowing. Normally you cannot drive on this road in the summertime. You have to take a shuttle. However, in the dead of winter, it's wide open. Unfortunately, it is pretty socked in with the snow right now, so I don't know how much we'll see, but we'll definitely give it a try. Holy moly, this has been among there with the most beautiful things I've ever seen. I fully expected to come here and get turned around today because the line was going to be too long coming in. However, it wasn't, and it has been a magical day. Just goes to show you never know what life is going to throw at you. Just take a chance, and it might be worth the risk. It's a snowing on my way back to camp. I'm back here safe and sound at camp, and the weather is cold, but the ground is completely dry. Such a difference from where I just was. I'm going to go ahead and get the trailer hitched up now so that I don't have to do it in the morning, and that'll save me a little bit of time. Well, that took longer than expected. Sometimes I get it on the first try, and sometimes it takes about 8 tries, which is what happened today. That's the longest it's taken me in a long time. I was like a hair too far forward or a hair too far backwards, but I finally got it done. I don't know if I mentioned my appointment is at 8 a.m., so the more that I get done today, the better. Tonight, I'm just gonna have a simple dinner, comfort food, grilled cheese sandwich, and some soup. That's a perfect meal for a blustery, chilly day. Got some vegetable beef soup going here in the back, and then grilled cheese on butter. Looking good, nice and warm and toasty. Well, I wasn't sure how today was going to pan out. As I mentioned, there is construction going on in the south entrance of Zion National Park. I had heard horror stories about how long the wait was, and I didn't have to wait maybe about 15 minutes. That's it. I got very lucky, and it was absolutely stunning in there, just magical. It put me in the Christmas spirit. It really uplifted my spirits, and I hope it did for you as well. Speaking of Christmas and the holidays, Christmas falls on Sunday this year, so I don't believe that I will be uploading a video on Sunday, on Christmas Day. So I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever it is that you celebrate right now, unless for some reason I might surprise you. But if you don't see a video from me, please don't worry, all is well. I'm just celebrating with my family. I appreciate you all so much, and I can't wait for 2023 and the upcoming winter adventures here in Utah. Some winter action. I hope you're all excited for that. Stay tuned for the next adventure. I'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye. Well, we got some snow last night, so this